The Major thinks it would be advisable for you to take supper in your room, sir. I trust you've no objection, sir?
It wouldn't make any difference if I did. Would it?
Yes, well, I shall return again later to see if there's anything more you require, sir.
How much longer?
You leave Skye tomorrow morning by the dawn tide.
But a nationwide search. How much longer do you think it'll be before they trace me to Skye?
In the unlikely event of them tracing you, it'll be too late. You will have vanished. They're still searching for Hunt, and you know where he is now.
I don't like it. Ransom got clean away with no trouble, but Hunt was nearly tracked down. They had a man on his tail.
I have taken steps to ensure that there will be no interference with your escape.
What about the boy? He saw me. He could report.
The boy has got to be silenced. Will be silenced.
I still don't like it. It's not too late to change our plans.
There will be no change of plan. Rot in a cell for the rest of your natural life. Now, I'm very fond of this painting. Duntown Castle, home of the MacDonalds of the Isles. The dungeons of the castle were never empty, I'm told. Many a dark secret would be revealed if those walls could speak. And it amuses me, Ernst, to think that this painting also hides a secret or two. There is enough evidence here to convict us all. How you blackmailed Ransom and Hunt to join us. A complete dossier on you. All the secrets of our organization. No, my friend. You will be safer in Moscow.
The boy mustn't reach the village.
You've got to help me. They'll kill me if they catch me.
We'd best be off. We want no trouble.
But you've got to help me.
There's trouble enough for the likes of us without looking for more. Tinkers always get the worst.
Tinkers? Tinkers? Have you heard of a man called Jamie Finlinson? He said if ever I were in trouble, you'd help.
You, Tinker. Have you seen a boy running this way? He's not well, and I'm responsible for him. It's not the first time he's run away. Poor lad thinks everyone's trying to harm him.
Aye. I've seen him.
Well, where is he? Speak up, man.
Well, I didn't want to be upsetting you, sir. It was myself tried to stop him, but he was away before I could get a grip on him. Running like a hare he was and heading straight for the cliff.
Are you certain?
I'm certain, sure, sir. Never a chance he would have had with his head down and the light so bad. Aye, and bad offshore currents too, sir. Maybe the poor lad's body will never be washed up. If I could have got a grip on him, I might have held him.
I'm sure you did your best, my man. Here, take this.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
We'll pick up the men and search the cliff edge and the shore.
They must want you terrible bad.
I do. But there's something even more important. Have you ever heard of Duncan Mor?
The big fellow of Milt. Aye, I know him.
I must find him, get a message to him.
You do not leave this tent. You could still walk into the men from the lodge. I'll take a message to him. What do you want me to say?
Tell him to listen to the radio. Tell him Major Cassell is trying to get Dr. Reuter away from Skye tonight. Well, at first tide anyway. He must stop them.
And where is the big fella?
That's just it. I don't know. He took to the hills. I know. The cave. Maybe he's hiding in the cave he showed me. Cut into the hills south of Loch Cootha.
If Duncan Mor is on the hill, I will find him. If I let you go out there, the big fella will tear me apart. I will not spend this night in my tent like an old woman. Come you. Duncan Mor or no Duncan Mor, we will take a look. I want no tricks from you. We stick together. I've no mind to be torn limb from limb by Duncan Mor MacDonald, so nothing but...
Well, well. Alasdair Beck, it's yourself, eh? And who's this?
Seamus Stewart is a friend. What happened? We heard an explosion.
Duncan and the boys are after breaking into the county magazine and the quarry. They took some dynamite and a fuse. The bridge went up as Mother Ruhr was going across, so that's the end of the Red Fellow and 3 others forby. Oh, there was quite a strabash, I can tell you. The rest of the men from the lodge dropped their guns and made for the river. And Duncan Mor leapt a good 15 feet and collared yon black rogue of a scientist. There he is.
Is he dead?
Never the fear of it. But I doubt it'll be a while before he comes round. He was starting to ford the river when Duncan Mor landed on his back.
That's no rifle.
He owns a Sten gun. 3 of the Major's men got across the river to the bothy. They must have had a Sten gun hidden there. And there can be no shortage of ammunition, judging by the way they're using it.
Go, hush it.
Roderick.
He has lost a lot of blood. Oh, I'll be right enough. But sorry I am not to be in at the finish.
Get him back to the tent. I'll patch him up there till a doctor can be fetched.
Are those rogues still holding out in the bothy?
Not for much longer if Duncan Mor can help it. The big fellow is after creeping round to the back of the bothy. He is rag soaked in petrol and is for firing the roof and smoking them out.
Way back to the tent. There's nothing more to be done here.
He has done it! That's the tart veld going up. Aye, they're finished once they're forced out of the bothy.
Well, well, it's been some night. But I can hardly believe that the Major is at the back of this lot.
But I think the Poles will need an awful lot of proof.
Proof is at the lodge, in the Major's safe, in his study.
Alasdair, where you wait to?
To the lodge to get proof.
But Duncan Mor said that you were...
Duncan will understand.
Good evening, Master Cameron. Come in, won't you, and shut the door. I hope you won't try anything foolish like trying to run away, or I'm afraid I should have to shoot you. Now come over here and sit down. You thought I would be at the shore with Dr. Reuter, but I decided to come back here. You have already caused me enough trouble. I shouldn't try anything rash if I were you. You are not dealing with a weak English army officer. My name is Zaborin, Colonel Zaborin of the KGB. Do you not think I have played my part well? Who would believe that stupid, good-natured Major Cassell, who was silly enough to sit up all night bird-watching, has smuggled 3 top British scientists out of the country? But for you, my friend, I could have completed my mission here undetected. If Beaton had disposed of you as instructed, Reuter would not have needed an armed guard tonight.
The last I saw of Dr. Reuter, he was lying flat on his back with 2 men standing guard over him.
So your friends have got Reuter, eh?
And the rest of your gang.
In that case, I must thank you for providing me with a way out, Master Cameron. Your friends would like to shoot me, yes, but they will not shoot you. Drop that gun or the boy dies! Kick it away. Now get back against the wall.
We managed it right enough, Alasdair Beg. They're finished. The lot of them.
Not finished, no. And not all of them. You have forgotten me. I took great care to prepare for all eventualities. I have been in touch with the commander of the submarine that was to pick up Reuter. And she will lie out in the Sound until 2 a.m. It is now 1:10 past 1. We have plenty of time, my friends.
Time for what?
Time for us to get to the shore. And for you to row me out to the submarine. Perhaps you will laugh some more when I squeeze this trigger and put a bullet through the boy. Don't waste time, MacDonald. If you refuse, the boy dies.
All right. But before we go, I would like to know one thing. Tell me, was it yourself had that money put in my house for the police to find? Or was it that red rogue of a Murdo Beaton?
Beaton placed the money there on my instructions.
Do you know, it was the first time in my life I was ever accused of lifting as much as a penny piece. I swore I'd break in two the man who did that to me. And I am a man of my word. Major Cassell.
We'll drive straight to Achmore Lodge. It won't be long now, Mrs. Cameron.
Mother, how did you get here so quickly?
Oh, Alasdair. Oh, you seem to have become awfully important since you came to Skye. I had a visit at the crack of dawn from Sir Reginald Gower. He told me everything that happened. Before I knew it, I was on a plane to Glasgow and then another tiny plane to the island. You know how I hate flying. Oh, I'm awfully proud of you, Alasdair.
It wasn't me, really. Mum, where's Duncan Mor? I keep asking, but nobody tell me anything.
Alasdair, Duncan Mor is dead.
No. He can't be. No!
Duncan was your father's friend, and yours. A special friend. And as long as you live, Alasdair, and remember him, then Duncan will live too. Come in. Now, Sir Reginald wants to talk to you in private. I'll be back shortly, but I want to have a word with Mari. Do you think Mari would like to come and stay with us for a while in London?
I'm sure she would.
Right. We'll see what we can do. See you soon.
Your mother told you about Duncan Mor, MacDonald. I thought it best that she should break the news. I would have liked the honor of meeting your friend, Duncan Mor, MacDonald. You know, he was shot at very close range. The doctors tell me that any normal man would have been dead within seconds, but your Duncan MacDonald stayed on his feet long enough to put paid to Cassell or Zaborn or whatever. He must have had the heart of a lion.
Duncan Mor wasn't afraid of anything.
After Ransom disappeared without trace, we had Hunt and Reuter watched day and night. Our agents succeeded in sticking to Hunt and tracked him as far as Loch Island. But unfortunately, it was a case of the watcher being watched. And you know what happened to him.
There's just one thing I never understood, sir. Why didn't your agent pass me a message saying that Hunt was at Achmore Lodge, instead of writing Hunt at the Hill of the Red Fox?
Our agent wasn't even aware of the existence of Achmore Lodge. All we knew was the leader of the Soviet espionage group went under the code name of the Red Fox. Now, our agent must have studied a map of Skye and seen the Hill of the Red Fox marked near the coastline for an easy escape and took a chance on its being important. Remember, he knew he had a man on his tail and had to get a message through before the worst happened.
And the other man was in the carriage with us.
There you are. But who would suspect a schoolboy of carrying a message on behalf of DI-5? Nobody. But unfortunately, Or perhaps I should say, fortunately, you and MacDonald acted in a somewhat unorthodox fashion.
And have you got all the proof you wanted?
Well, in addition to the documents you helped us find, Reuter has made a full statement, admitting everything. The whole spy ring has been smashed.
I'm very pleased. Of course I am.
But you've lost a good friend, young Cameron. And unless I'm very much mistaken, you'll be lucky if you meet his like again.
Duncan! Duncan Mor!